Hello, I am Dr. Kelly Good, professor at Virginia Commonwealth University School of Pharmacy. I will share best practices to maintain cold chain conditions in regards to the COVID-19 vaccine. COVID-19 vaccines require special storage and handling procedures with strict adherence to temperature when storing and thawing. These requirements likely differ from traditional vaccine storage practices you may be accustomed to working with. Potency is reduced every time a vaccine is exposed to an improper condition, such as overexposure to heat, cold, or light. Once lost, potency cannot be restored. All vaccination providers participating in the COVID-19 vaccination program must store and handle COVID-19 vaccines under proper conditions, as outlined in the Centers for Disease Control Vaccine Storage and Handling Toolkit and Addendum. Failure to follow guidelines can lead to wasted vaccine or reduced vaccine potency, resulting in inadequate immune responses in patients and poor protection against COVID-19. Let's review the storage requirements for the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. This vaccine must be stored in an ultra-low temperature freezer between -80 degrees Celsius to -60 degrees Celsius, or -112 degrees Fahrenheit to -76 degrees Fahrenheit, and can be stored frozen until the expiration date. It should be stored in its original packaging and protected from light until ready to use. If an ultra-low temperature freezer is not available, there are two options. First, the thermal container in which the vaccine was shipped may be used as temporary storage for up to 30 days, when consistently refilled to the top of the container with dry ice. After 30 days in the Pfizer thermal shipper, vaccination vials can be transferred to 2 to 8 degrees Celsius storage conditions for an additional 5 days, for a total of up to 35 days of storage. Once thawed and stored under 2 to 8 degrees Celsius conditions, the vials cannot be refrozen or stored under frozen conditions. Whether used for storage or not, the thermal shipper, including the temperature data logger, should be returned within 20 business days of delivery. The second option is that before mixing, the vaccine may be stored in the freezer between -25 degrees Celsius and -15 degrees Celsius for up to 2 weeks, with a one-time return to ultra-cold storage temperature conditions. Now let's review the storage requirements for the Moderna vaccine. The Moderna COVID-19 vaccine multiple dose vials are stored frozen between -25 degrees to -15 degrees Celsius and can be stored frozen until their expiration date. Once you receive your shipment of the Moderna vaccine, store it in the original carton to protect from light. Unlike the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccines, do not store on dry ice or below -40 degrees Celsius. Moderna vials can be stored refrigerated for up to 30 days prior to first use. Unpunctured vials may be stored at room temperature for up to 12 hours. Remember, do not refreeze. After the first dose of the Moderna vaccine has been withdrawn, the vial should be held between 2 degrees to 25 degrees Celsius or 36 degrees to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Discard vial after 6 hours. Do not refreeze. For both Pfizer-BioNTech and Moderna vaccines, maintain proper temperature at all times and follow manufacturer's guidance for storage and handling. Additional resources and training recommended include safe handling of dry ice, temperature monitoring devices, how to handle temperature excursions, the Moderna vaccine information, Pfizer-BioNTech information, and the CDC information for storage and handling of vaccines, and the addendum.